At this moment, Wallace fights rivals for mocking his sister. White chuckles, thinking, a chance at last. What a golden opportunity to get Wallace on the cross-country team. With the principal's secret help, he joins the crew, and with Joanny and White's teamwork, the 7-member cross-country crew is officially formed. But when they see chubby Danny, Vida grumbles that she'll hold them back, while White thinks Dan is the team. Since the Mexican trio can't roll out without all members, the gang takes off running around town with White leading the way. They are drenched in sweat, but don't stop. This isn't just manual labor, they're running into the sunset. Sweating it out isn't just cross-country, it's a turning point in life. Meanwhile, White is lagging a bit behind. It is Sophie, sitting on the grocery store doorstep as the shopkeeper hands her an ice-cold soda, as if thanking her for giving the kids a fresh shot. Energizing McFarland, kids stride on unsupervised, sipping free water when tired. And they wash their well-worn shoes, all patched up, with some already coming apart, yet they are the most treasured gear. This is their only pair of shoes. Danny may struggle to keep up, but he never gives up, grinding through to the finish. Soon, it's the 1987 Palo Alto Invitational. White funds it himself. He buys them sneakers and team gear, and even though the kids complain, the smiles give them away. Before the race, White explains the rules. First gets 1 PT, second gets 2, third gets 3. And so on. It's only the scores of the top 5 that count. The team with the lower score wins, just like golf. At the moment of preparing at the starting line, some aristocratic members from other teams join forces to mock the McFarland team with blatant derision. Wallace is not having it. With the bang of the starting gun, the racers bolt from the line, and Wallace aims to pass them, but other runners block him. Fed up, he shoves 2 of the troublemakers and sprints for the lead. But after hitting a hill, the McFarland crew starts to fall behind. White watches in horror as he realizes they're used to flat ground and can't handle the hills. They bomb in the race. On the way back, White pulls over and takes off his shades, apologizing to the kids and saying the loss is all on him for not scouting ahead. He tells them, "You're capable of so much more, and your future is bright." After learning from their loss, White finds a sandpile since McFarland lacks hills, so the kids practice running on sand to adapt to any terrain. But after just one trip, Dan is too worn out to stand. White's tough, pushing them to keep running. He pushes them to run to the point of exhaustion, making uphill running a breeze. The kids keep hustling on that sand. Their synchronized figures in the sunset look like a vibrant painting, capturing the rhythm of youth. Who knows how long they ran, but finally, White calls for a break. Wallace just keeps going, sprinting up the sand. He yells at White, "How many laps do you want? 10, 20, or 100? Wallace slumps in misery, begging fate for mercy. Nothing seems meaningful, and he ultimately quits the team. Back home, Wallace finds his dad banging on a wall. He rushes over to give him a hug. Meanwhile, White totally zones out, forgetting his wife's reminder to pick up the birthday cake and his daughter's 6 p.m. party. He tries a simple happy birthday to patch things up, but his daughter isn't having it, retreating to her room in tears. Double-cheeked out and driving through the night, White stumbles upon Wallace perched on a bridge railing. White carefully approaches, checking in on his injuries. Wallace says his dad comes home after years of hard work just to find his underage daughter is pregnant. It's almost a bad joke. Life was already tough, and this just adds fuel to the fire, which is why Dad's losing it and smashing walls. Dad's hands are the family's sole income source. Wallace is accidentally hurt trying to stop him. To calm Wallace down, White sits next to him, sharing his own woes of forgetting to grab his daughter's cake and getting shut out. Wallace chuckles at White's attempt to lighten the mood. Then he asks, "You want to jump down there? But jumping down won't kill you. Just ensure your legs are toast, and you might never run again." Just then, as Wallace hesitates, White pulls him back over the railing, leading to Wallace rejoining the cross-country team. The spark of hope reignites. On the way home, White picks the brightest rose from the bushes. He leaves it by his daughter's door, hoping this little gift will surprise her and earn her forgiveness. To learn more, White studies around the clock, watching athlete techniques on TV. Then he hops on his pink bike, sharing those skills with the kids. On the dusky path, beneath shady trees, the kids march with firm steps, chasing that victory. Before long, another school race arrives, and McFarland faces a real powerhouse. Subtitles: What gathers the children together, motivating them in a unique manner. These voices ring loud as they charge through campus, past prison-like walls and desolate streets. The land that nurtures them bears witness to their sweat and footprints. Wallace stays steady in third place. This is White's strategy: keep a steady pace, then sprint the last 800 meters. As they reach the final 3 I added for extra word stage, the competitors are already panting heavily, while Wallace speeds by like a released arrow, with his teammates following closely behind. And they pull off a stunning victory, joy lighting up every face. The silhouettes of their hugs under the sunset reflect the hopes and dreams on this piece of land. Subtitles. If you like this story, please make sure to subscribe to our channel for even more fantastic content.